magnificent story. Some of you have probably heard the story of the old hymn, "It Is Well With My Soul," written by a guy named Horatio Spafford. Mom, I'm glad you didn't name me Horatio. But Horatio Spafford was a very, very, very successful lawyer. True story. Lived in Chicago back in the late 1800s, making lots of money doing the law business. And he and his wife lost their first son, 4-year-old son. He died. Shortly after losing his son, the infamous Chicago fire that burned down most of Chicago wiped him out financially. So poor old Horatio continued to work and try to get his life back together. And he sent his wife and 3 daughters on ahead. They were going on a trip across the sea to England. And Horatio stayed behind to get some things in order. And the ship, as it was crossing the ocean, collided with another ship, and it sank. And all 3 of his daughters were killed. True story. His wife survived, and she got a telegraph to Horatio saying, "I made it alone." And so Horatio and his wife put their life back together. They ended up having more children, moving to Jerusalem, starting a housing program. That's sort of like what we do around here at Christmas time, but helping folks with houses. The humanitarian effort there, sharing the love of Jesus Christ. Because you see, Horatio was a Christian. He was a strong believer. Even though he lost his son, he continued to believe. He lost his daughters, he continued to believe. Lost all his money, continued to believe. And I think, and you all know this old hymn, the first verse, "When peace like a river attendeth my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll." Doesn't matter, folks, whatever's happening in life. I would encourage you to go home tonight. It's my new favorite passage in the Bible. Go home tonight and read Isaiah 45, verses 5, 6, and 7. Again, it's Isaiah 45, verses 5, 6, and 7. So the next time a person says, "You really want to think God was in control," well, where was he on 9/11? Read Isaiah 45, 5, 6, and 7, and you'll know where he was. So when all these tragedies happened to Horatio, you want to tell me God was in control? Read Isaiah 45, 5, 6, and 7, and you'll know the answer to it. I'm giving you the Cliff Notes version. Isaiah 45, 5, 6, and 7 says, "So that the people will know that I am the Lord, I bring both peace and I bring evil." Whoa, God brings evil? Isaiah 45, 5, 6, and 7. "So that the people will know that I am Lord, I bring peace, I bring evil, I bring goodness, I bring confusion." He's still God. He is sovereign. He's got it in his hand. Whatever's happening to you in your life is in the center of God's hand. My mom and dad, when I was young, I didn't always understand everything they wanted me to do. They brought a lot of confusion on my backside growing up. Wasn't real thrilled with it, but they understood why. And as an adult, as a child, they had a greater understanding. As humans, we don't have the level of understanding that God Almighty has. So when something tragic happens in the world, does God have it in control? Yeah, he does. I don't understand it. It may not be the way I would do it. But you know, God doesn't call me up and say, "Hey, Tom, let me bounce this one off of you. I was thinking about doing this." He's not going to do that. He doesn't need my 2 cents on it. We trust, we believe, we walk in faith. Good times, bad times, and everything in between. I hope tonight that you can say that it is well with your soul.